Good evening, everyone. Hey, Postal, thank you for reading me first. How are you tonight? And yeah, it's been recommended to me, so I did go ahead and pick up Casting of Frank Stone. I saw talk that this game is kind of short from what I was seeing, which might be a good thing because I can only really go like 3 or 4 hours tonight because I got to be up in the morning tomorrow. If I don't end up finishing it tonight, I will finish it tomorrow night, and then maybe I'll do some demos or something afterwards. But yeah, okay. Eh, pretty much same here. Uh, His Twitch integrations? Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at it. Apparently, I can have the game issue polls if I want to have the audience vote on which choice to take. But I think at least for my first time through, I want to do it just my own choices. But that'll be definitely something to keep in mind for if I play it again sometime. Hey, that'd be something to do on Fool's Day. We all vote together on what we think is the worst option. Yeah. The game was really slow to start up. I was actually worried it wasn't gonna run well. I went in and turned down the settings some. Well, that's the options: die together or die alone. Also, apparently, the cutting room floor is something you have to buy the deluxe edition for. It basically just lets you go back and remake choices without having to play the whole game over again. Observer, Survivor, and Sacrifice. Just do Survivor. Wondering how different the survival mechanics are going to be in this. Are we going to have the keep stills or the heartbeats? Or is it going to be the hold your breaths? Like Corey? Every choice made, every action taken has consequences. Some will save lives. Some will result in death.
I've sacrificed everything searching for it.
For what?
A world within a story whispered to me centuries ago.
How old are you?
Of a timeless power. Infinite in knowledge. Voracious in hunger.
Sounds like me.
The entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer.
Interesting.
I am Augustine Lieber. And I'm about to change our worlds forever.
No, that was an intro. You don't have to loop the killer like in DBD. That would be interesting if that's actually a thing I have to do. I'm assuming that's Frank. Doggy POV is interesting. Hunt for missing infant continues. Oh, you mean the baby we just heard crying back in the barn? Oop, cops are here. That was a bit of a stutter in that transition. Burning Maw, Cedar Steel Mill, 1963.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh, no. I got help.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manner. Merlin just goes where he pleases.
Merlin.
A dog. Doberman Pinscher. Best friend a fella could ask for. Loyal to the seventh horn sounds. Trust him more than I trust myself.
So, you and the dog.
Merlin.
Merlin. You two are security for the whole mill?
I know. Overkill. But between the two of us, we get the job done. Though, I don't know where he's got himself to tonight.
Maybe I scared him off.
Scared him off?
Wouldn't be much of a guard dog.
That is a good one. Thomas Jefferson Holt's the name. Call me Tom.
Officer Sam Green.
You ain't one of Kusich's deputies, are you?
My captain has loaned me to Sheriff Kusich as additional manpower for the duration of this investigation.
Oh, you mean the business with the missing boy?
That's right. Notice anything suspicious around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight, last few nights, anything at all?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, heck, don't take my word for it. Ask the sheriff.
Sheriff Kusich has been here?
He saw by last night asking about the exact same thing. And I told him the same thing I'm
Hello,
telling
Shadow
you.
Wolf Lord Hunter. How are you
There's
tonight?
no way that boy could be here, and Merlin and me not know about it.
And what did the sheriff say?
Okay, Tom. Then he got back in his car and left.
Huh. So what you're telling me is nobody's actually checked the mill for any sign of the boy?
When you say nobody, does that include Merlin?
No, Tom, it does not. I'm talking human investigators only.
In that case, Sam, I find it hard to argue with your assessment.
Any objections if I take a look around the place?
No objections from me. Of course, everything's locked for the night.
It's not a problem.
There's Merlin, of course.
Of course.
If you see him, tell him I'm looking for him.
Good. That's good to hear.
Thank you for your help.
I'm doing
Tom.
alright.
Happy to oblige.
Been enjoying these games. Cedar Lake, lure him in. Guaranteed for a lifetime. Okay. Oh, that took a moment to load.
Of course, everything's locked up for the night.
I have to keep an eye out for that dog. Merlin. Find a way into the mill. Plus 7 sensitivity is really high. It needs to actually give you a decent flashlight in this one. Pull on the fence. I'm really curious to see when and how this is going to tie in with DBD stuff. I know the opening narration mentioned the entity, but that's about it. It doesn't actually look like there's anywhere I can go through here.
An open window. I can get in through there.
Mate, open window where? Where? I don't see any windows. Oh, over there.
Easy does it.
Okay. Oh. Well, thank you for highlighting the clue I would have missed otherwise.
Huh?
Police personnel record. Date employed February 4th. Preferred name DEFA. 4/17/27, machinist, singer, who, Peter Hills, one charge assault, robbery, sponsor, early release, 5 dreams. Mill employee got his job thanks to an endorsement from a Dr. Lieber. Dropping pallets.
Hello? Anyone here? It's police.
Okay. I think I've only ever seen a light blow like that once in my life, and that was in an oven that was on. I see it all the time in movies, but I don't think I've ever seen
Who's
just a
there?
regular light bulb explode like that.
Ugh, smells like death.
I don't think the sounds I'm hearing in here. You either, yeah. See, that happens all the time in movies, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Except that one time in the oven, which sucked because it threw glass into all the croissants I was baking at the time. Had to throw the whole tray out.
Hey, Mr. Green.
Officer.
Oh, yes, sir, of course. We haven't seen Merlin, have you?
Nope.
No, sorry. Ugh.
You all right there?
Yeah, it's just... Jesus, you don't smell that?
Sniffer's out of commission. Got a little too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches.
Oof.
It can be a blessing in disguise.
Ugh. Gotta find out where it's coming from.
What's it smell like?
Rot.
Nothing good.
Times like this, I'm glad we still don't have smell-o-vision for video games.
Merlin!
I found the
There you
dog.
are. We wondered where you got to.
Oh. And off he
Come here,
goes.
boy! Dang-nabbit! Sure would have liked it if you two made proper acquaintance.
God damn it.
What is that? Maybe put on some gloves first?
You put this out for him?
No?
It looks like someone else has found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
It ain't possible. Merlin and me, we're a team. Who'd want to come between a man and his best friend?
Somebody wants to hide something.
What's that? Some kind of wiener mate?
It's people.
Will you look at that? That damn dog? Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
No. We're looking for an infant. That is definitely an adult here.
Nah. Came from someone much older. A teenager, maybe.
Jesus, married a milkmaid.
Hey, you know about any other folks going missing in Cedar
I've
Hills?
never
lately?
heard that expression before.
Well, I don't know. Who would know a thing like that?
Well,
People are
somebody
looking.
does.
Okay. I'm assuming trinkets I'm supposed to find through the course of the game.
What was that sound? Stay behind me.
I never did figure out what all those coins were for in Devil in Me.
So, what is this thing?
The great?
Yeah, what is it for?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
I mean, that's a fair point. He's night guard, not an actual mill worker.
That's what I need.
What's what you need?
Gotcha.
Oh, a pry bar. Some items can be kept and used later. Oh, can't unlock that from the inside? Alright. I'm wondering if this is actually an intro sequence, if we're like actually in it now. Oh, I'm here.
Stand back.
Yeah, that UI looked familiar.
All right. Take this. Use the radio in my car and call the station.
Where are you going? You really think that boy's down there?
I don't know, but I got a feeling, and it's not a good feeling.
If it's not a good feeling, you should wait for backup.
I'm gonna need you to take this too. Make sure the sheriff gets this.
Oh boy, I don't know.
I need your help here, Tom. I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
I just don't know if I'm made of the stuff, buddy.
They don't call it a higher calling for nothing.
Hmm.
Gotta rise to meet it. You can do this.
Yeah. I can do this.
Hey. I'm counting on you, Tom Hope.
Fate changed. I put my faith in him. Okay. Still feel like this is not something you should be doing without a partner. And now you're stuck down here. Oh, right in the camera, really?
Damn it.
Just a little water. Furnace access. Cool. I'm gonna still check out the area back here first. Just in case. That's a little sus. Trinket 2 of 12 on the wooden horse. Know what it is to believe through the forest. I didn't get to read that. What do you know? I called it with that case from earlier. Trinkets to find, and it looks like I might have already missed one. Unless they're placed out of order. Okay, stairs.
Damn. It's a maze down here.
Do I take the stairs or do I head for the furnace? I think I'm gonna head for the furnace first. Stairs always feels like more progression. Oh, look, stairs. Okay, so we got 2 sets of stairs. I'm gonna go down the other stairs. Oh, that's just half. No, it's a dead end anyway. Okay. What is that?
This has got to be it. Huh?
Oh, the symbol on the wall.
This place turns my stomach.
Ooh,
Things just get weirder and weirder down here.
relic found. Relic of Hillbilly, okay. Time to crawl.
Goddamn small spaces.
Yeah, hopefully nothing chases you back out of here, because that is certainly going to slow you down. Okay, so we can squeeze through there, we can go up the stairs.
My God.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. For space. Oh, we're actually doing DBD skill checks for the time events. Okay. Press space when it's in the success zone. Yeah, that is cool. That's going to be interesting. I was wondering how different this was going to be. Well, we just got one major change there. I'm still curious to see if we'll have a hide mechanic and what kind it's going to be. Because it could be keep still, like until dawn. Could be the hold breath, like Quarry. Or heartbeat, like all of the dark pictures. Out of those, I think the heartbeat's still the most involved. I mean, all I have to do to keep still on a mouse and keyboard is take my hands off them. Take your time, game. I guess.
Good Lord. This is hellish.
I mean, it is a furnace.
Son of a fuck. Crap. Shit.
There we go. I clicked that way too soon.
Stop!
Oh, it's gonna go all the way in. Okay. Oof. Fate changed. Freed yourself from the pipe. Of course, now you're bleeding, but... Probably better than being stuck. Also, this is why I said you shouldn't have come down here without a partner. Oh, they didn't make me aim that. Shot Frank Stone and saved the child. Oh.
Sleep tight, motherfucker.
Is that it for Sam, too? Uh-oh, is that the entity? The baby pork hooks. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was just the intro.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
Also, I completely forgot that was my baby emote. No. Like somebody's in DBD now.
Mom.
Like, is there even an official name for the realm DBD takes place in?
Mom? None of this is right.
I think I'm suddenly playing PT. Oh, now her face is scratched out. And then the hallway. But now it's dark.
What the?
And upside down. And her face is really scratched up. Oh, I don't like that. We're leaving scratch marks. We are in DBD. I was wondering how much DBD they were going to be able to squeeze into a game like this. The answer is a lot more than I was expecting.
Mom? What's wrong? I'm here. Everything's all right.
Ew. Well, that was all a dream.
Eesh. Get a grip. You can do this, Maddie. Just stay on the right side of the road. I mean the left. The left side is the right side.
As far as I can tell, the road you're on is narrow enough that there is no sides. I didn't really get to read that. Also, Zeus Madison, your presence is required.
Hi. So, you need a lift?
Reynolds got a flat.
Oh, you're American.
Yeah.
So am I.
Okay. Yeah, so... Do you mind giving me a lift?
Right, sure, of course.
You can drop me off at Garrett Manor. It's just a few miles up the road.
Huh, weird. That's actually where I'm going, too.
So it's not out of your way.
Guess not.
I mean, if we're both going to the same place.
So we're both going to the same place, huh? What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not all that odd, seeing as, you know, we're already pretty close, and I don't think this road goes anywhere else. So, did you say you were going to Garrett Manor for business, or...?
I did not.
Oh. So, where are you from?
From?
Like, where do you live?
Paris. That's where I'm from, currently. Before that, I was from Amsterdam, Dublin, Milan, Los Angeles,
No, moves around a lot.
and Oregon. Once upon a time.
That's cool. Hey, my mom's from Oregon. Well, one of them is. I always heard it was really nice. Or kind of a shithole, but like a really nice kind of shithole. I mean, I wouldn't know anyway because I've never been. I'm a Big Apple girl, born and raised. Barely even made it north of 14th Street before going off to college.
Here in England?
No, Berlin, actually. Oh, I'm Maddie, by the way.
Linda. It's nice to meet you, Maddie.
Yeah, you too. Even if I was worried you might try to clonk me.
Sorry.
Let's go this route.
So, what do you know about this manor we're both coincidentally going to?
What do you know about it?
Hold on now, that's not fair. I asked you first.
Okay, well, I don't know anything, and I'm guessing neither do you.
I didn't say I didn't know anything.
Yeah, you did.
You could tell.
Kinda. Yeah.
All I know is that I was invited for a personal audience with Augustine Lieber, and that was supposed to be super fancy or something, and that it would be in my best interest not to turn it down.
Huh.
What?
Same for you?
My invitation was pretty much the same.
Interesting.
Hey, take a look. I think we've come to the end of the rainbow.
I've been wondering what they mean with the title of the casting. In the House of Darkness, Garant Manor, 2024. Oh, set in the modern day. Okay. Yeah. I always figured the casting either meant the summoning or the exorcism of. Because it could really be either. Guess we'll find out.
This place is definitely a little too,
On the nose?
I was gonna say a little too much like a horror movie.
Exactly.
So, do we just knock or...
I'm not sure.
Oh, doorbell. Maybe nobody's home.
This is definitely when I was told to get here.
Me too. Hello? Anybody home?
It's a good rule of thumb to try every door.
No, you think?
Well, they're expecting us, aren't they?
No
Supposedly.
way is it. Do we just go in?
Why are you asking me?
'Cause you're a grown-up.
So are you, Maddie.
Then, here we go.
Hey, Minky, how's it going?
Apparently... Why are all the lights off?
Beats me.
Doing good, gently a little before work. I'm doing pretty good. Already pretty invested in this story.
Let's take a look around.
Hello? We've arrived.
Oh, what do we got here? Okay, so I'm guessing I did maybe miss one in the intro. Oh well. Unless it actually affects the ending I get, I don't know if I care about collecting the trinkets.
So, not this way then.
Oh, when'd you get ahead of me?
This seems a bit more lively.
Okay, hang on. Before I go through that door. Can I check up the stairs? Oh.
Huh. Even I could play this.
Survivor's theme? Okay. DBC, DBD. Chessboard. I wonder if that's our host. Okay, can't try that door. I could try this one.
Really digging these creepy cottage core vibes.
Bruno Stanford III and Esquire, business connoisseur. Behind all good ideas is a plan, behind all great ones is Stan.
Looking forward to doing business with you.
You mean
That's today.
you mean what you promised? I'm sure this evening will be worth both our whiles. See you on the 13th, and please call me Stan. A good number for one of those British black cabs, my usual guys indisposed, so to speak.
I think we might not be the only ones here.
Business connoisseur? He's a snob about business? Yuck.
I didn't even think about that yet. Business connoisseur is kind of a weird title. Little jingle at the bottom was kind of good, though. Alright, Mrs. Lieber, I'm writing to confirm that, as per your instruction, I have asked the staff to take leave and vacate the grounds ahead of your visitors arriving. I don't like some of that. I recall hearing mention that your visitors are all collectors with a shared interest to yourself. If this is the case, would it not be preferable, even desirable, to keep one trusted staff member on hand to handle any precious items if required? I recommend myself for this duty and do not consider it below my station, for I would relish the chance to glimpse and handle your precious items in the private reliquary, should it be needed. I'm only a short drive away if called upon, and you needn't concern yourself with discretion. My 3 years of service as estate manager of Grant Manor have proven to be a model of reserve, probity, and reliability. I await your response with keen anticipation. Your devoted servant, J.F. Grimes.
Hey, I think I figured out why there's no one here.
What? Why?
I think they must have forgot we were coming and went on a trip or something.
Maybe.
That is not at all what that letter said. It It said she sent the staff away specifically for when you came.
Do you play?
A little. Whoa. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
You've seen a real secret passage before?
It's fairly common for old mansions like these to have concealed corridors, to allow the servants to come and go while being seen as little as possible.
Huh. Interesting thing for you to know.
You got some of these in your house too, huh?
Secrecy is a privilege of the rich, stolen from the rights of the oppressed.
Okay. This is kind of freaking me out. It's weird, right?
Arriving at an abandoned mansion with no one to greet you? Yeah, it's a little odd.
Oh god. This is when some guy with a chainsaw rushes up from the basement, isn't it?
Another one. The Huntress.
Kid must have had a creepy doll on their Christmas list.
Wait. So that secret passage just take us right back to that same door. Okay. Cool. Good thing I didn't go into this door. I missed a lot of stuff.
Ah, ladies. Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here, so.
Yeah, same.
I am so sorry. Where are my manners?
Okay, so that's Mr. Stan.
My name is Stan. And you would be?
Maddie.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
Midtown. The Big Apple? The city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
Madison
Okay.
Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
Have you been waiting here a while?
More than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is
Gee,
that
thanks.
long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived. The front door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes, well, one could write a book on all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
Oh, Stan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work.
Linda
I'm
Castle.
at a loss for words. I am just
Hmm.
humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III. At your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
Sure.
Truly an honor. Truly.
So what's going on right now?
Well, I think our new friend here is familiar with some of my little
Oh,
movies.
hold on. Your movies are a lot of things, but they are not little.
You're a filmmaker?
Yeah. I've made some movies.
A lot more than some movies, if I may say so. Maybe you've heard of a little film called Buried by the Break of Dawn? Blood Point. Bloodbenders. The blade may swing in both directions, but death only moves in one.
No.
Apparently not in her circles.
Sorry.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
By coincidence.
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Wow.
Nope, just me. Wait, should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last name is Avenue?
No,
No.
no.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host, wherever they may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
Maybe our host has left something out for us.
What do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you
The
with all
Epic
the
of
details,
Gilgamesh?
but it involves money and fast cars and trading. Well, nothing illegal, obviously.
A bit of like
Oh,
bedtime
obviously.
reading.
Tablet 5, The Slaying of Humbaba. Friend Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Or the preeminent god Enlil appears, and the gods are full of rage at us. Enlil is in Nupur, Samash is in Sapar. Erect internal monument proclaiming how Gilgamesh killed Humbaba. Tied together a raft. Kidu steered it, while Gilgamesh had the head of Humbaba. Read carefully, Norman. Study close what Kindu tells Gilgamesh. He saw beyond Humbaba's pleas for clemency, recognized sparing the demon would undo the hero's righteously won victory, and that only a violent demonstration would stir the gods. There's no room for mercy in the pursuit of glory. Heavens will not open for a champion that shows restraint. Okay. Wait a minute.
Huh. Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting choice. Hey, either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Let me guess it's one of her movies.
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Yeah, that's what I
Wait.
thought.
This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like
What? Who?
the government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film,
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case.
Bunch
The
of
CIA got this
conspiracies.
secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute, where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know
Uh-huh.
all this?
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention,
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
And twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Lieber.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
No, that's okay.
No, that's okay.
You sure? It's very good.
I can confirm.
Yeah, flying and drinking doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
Let's say at least one of us has to
I know
stay
it's been
sober,
quite a
I
long
think, if we're
journey
gonna
for you all to
survive.
come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to sell her, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small
Interesting.
fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
Okay.
I never knew what it was from. You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more?
I'm assuming it's all... Everyone has different segments of the same movie?
I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle.
Now I'm really intrigued. I'm assuming Murder Mill is a retelling of what we went through in the intro.
I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
Okay, so we are summoning him. Interesting.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Okay. I was not expecting to interact in the movie.
No, no, no. My sister? Oh, God. So all I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Oh.
Fail to see what truly makes us human.
I didn't actually get to choose there.
I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
And cut.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little?
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Every
Sometimes
time
you
there's
just
a
wanted
scene
to show
change.
off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah? I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But, like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and I trust Linda's judgment. Camera stuff.
Okay. I accidentally bumped something, and
Let's just shoot both versions.
that's why it's been
and then we can
auto-selecting
see
those.
Which way works
Whoops.
better in the edit. And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director. Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to 1. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
Fuck!
No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff.
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take?
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Steel Mill. Ever.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but...
You're gonna argue with the sheriff.
Says He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And
Yes,
we're
he
very
can.
happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed. What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Or maybe just go get the proper permissions.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming he might be the son of Sam Green from the start. I wonder why it freezes up at every transition. It runs fine otherwise. Curiosity on Main Street. Cedar Hills, 1980.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it.
Wow.
Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Not if you're in a sleepy small town.
Noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Hmm.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No
one
pattern
knows for
discovered.
Because
There's always a
never
pattern.
found the bodies.
They found parts.
Do you know what this means?
That we need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually going to want to see this thing. We're going to be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera is fucking broken.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you
Great.
know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No. I'm just speaking
No.
from the heart.
You're gonna ask her for
Okay.
money.
What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
$10 or $20? See, start with 20 and we'll pay you back whatever we don't use.
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
Yeah, not in the 80s, it's not.
That's how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
We're trying to make this thing good, and good don't come cheap.
You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Who am I to stand in the way of art?
You won't regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight.
What? Why?
Because I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Always edit it later.
All right. It's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
Don't worry. We'll put it to good use.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just... what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
They're messing with you.
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. At any time! Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I wonder why your first
thought that
instinct
place
is the
was condemned.
drugstore.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
Do drugstores?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
To the curiosity shop.
I certainly am curious regarding said
Hey, if
shop.
nothing else, maybe they'll have an old camera you can just buy.
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way. Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
Why would they put the best ones in the window?
Too bad.
Draw people
So much
in.
for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
Hello?
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside. Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been in
Huntress's mask.
Oh, cute bunny.
How has this place become such a mess?
Is that what we're gonna find in here, or just a bunch of DBD trinkets?
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful. Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Let's see. This letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Knick-Knack. Ned's Nutty Knack. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by the end of the month. The client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there's any lesson to be drawn from this, is that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer. Perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adapt another cat. Cheerfully, R. Straker. Okay.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued.
Oops. I wandered too far away from him.
I was just gonna say something before. Oh, yeah. Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
Oh, that advances it. Alright. Not ready to
Surely
advance
there's
yet.
something that can help us amongst all this junk.
Smile button.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Yep. For the film.
Ugh. Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
Okay. There's a door over here to try yet. Oh, okay.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Hmm.
Yes.
Whoa.
$20. Look at that.
May I? I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
No, do we get the chance to lie?
$20.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. It feels a little high for something so old.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid I'm unable to lower the price, but perhaps I can sweeten the deal.
Oh.
One of a kind, handmade. It's for luck.
I guess we could use it as a prop. Sure. It's a deal.
Delightful.
Haggled and received a pocket mirror.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
You left your old camera there and forgot about the film that was in it.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Quarter for milk?
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Just left buried. Dark mythology of the lost movie. Those films which have been lost over time in their absence have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike. Not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or the craft of the director, because they believe whatever remains of the footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse of a darker reality realized only by the camera. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from rumors around Dean's disappearance, most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for the moment to come forth and claim the film star for its own twisted machinations. Interesting. Okay, so that trinket box is going to be in every site we visit. I haven't been finding more of the trinkets. As I say that. Number 3, waterlogged shoe. It's a croc. And before we do that, look around some more. Insert coin to play. Emergency sock quarters for milk.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Lightbringer Estates has announced the next stage in the transformation of Cedar Hills, with homes planned around the site of the former Cedar Steel Mill. Exploratory visits to the old Cedar Steel site by Lightbringer. Expert teams of engineers and architects have already commenced ahead of demolition. Scheduled for later this year, construction began early 81. Okay. Missing Benny Baker.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Don't you? He's right behind you.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey,
Called it.
Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a...
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. Totally buys it.
You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing.
Oh, really?
Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Oh, boy. Okay. Now, one person out of this group has plot armor. You know that.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise. A new timeline.
Oh, she was the old lady in the curio shop. Okay.
Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill.
Interesting.
What true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
These walls have eyes. Grunt Manor 2024.
Bad dream?
Ugh. How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh, really?
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the
last remnants of the mill.
Here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film.
Poor dude died.
That's all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
What are you waiting for?
Wonder what we'll find.
Oh, now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with her cards close to the vest. She's hard
As
to
one
pin down.
should.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes the dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Hmm.
Okay, now it's your turn.
He's gonna offer
My turn for
a
what?
lot.
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well,
Huh.
thanks.
Hmm?
It's Italian.
Well, that was a curious sound.
You're Italian. And a belt. I got a cheat from a guy. Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors.
I wasn't trying to head for the
Wait.
staircase.
Hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother,
That
Jaime,
explains a
was
lot.
one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
I really don't like this guy.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I?
Of course.
This kind of information is very valuable.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Of course. I was just literally trying to walk to the other side of the room. Triggered a thing. Alright. Oh, hidden surveillance room. Just like in the quarry.
Looks like practically every room in the house. But where's our host?
And then one that says no signal. Vent override. Tuner, regulator, stabilizers. Temporal machinery. Interesting. Archibald Macmillan. Okay.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though. Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Because it's all her. The face of evil.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
True story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Kusich. Lloyd Kusich doesn't like the title hero. In fall of '63, Kusich was a local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town, just a regular blue-collar Joe, and his darndest to make a life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on unsuspecting citizens Kusich had sworn to protect. Bodies started piling up. The only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. It is a true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice. Told firsthand by the man who dared to look evil in the eye and pull the trigger. The most definitive account of one of the most shocking cases in Oregon true crime history. Something read for believers that there are those who long... Something us willing to fight for the truth, justice, and the American way. Okay. I want to read all that. Their suspicions that Frank Stone committed his crimes with the help of an accomplice.
Looks like it opens with a key. Augustine has a unique collection. I've never seen anything like this stuff. I'm not getting through that.
Okay. A key and a missing part to a statue.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
And it looks like this is also missing a piece.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who's Dan? Psh, not in a million years. No way. You sure would get a kick out of
Who's she
this
talking
place?
to?
And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, you know, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
She gave us $20 once.
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else.
Curious?
It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell.
You gonna transition back again?
That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey, hey guys,
More guests?
look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah, there, right there.
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
Yes.
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
How do you open it? Somebody tells me that the guy lurking around outside is of the Green family. Come to stop Frank Stone's resurrection. Summoning, whatever it is they're trying to do. The Phantom of Cedar Steel. Cedar Hills, 1980.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team,
No, he gets the shirt.
gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah, and Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff.
Hmm.
We're making our movie in the
Oh, it
very same
is?
spot it went down.
Okay, so it's not
Can't beat
a...
that.
Okay.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Cop Dash.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Yeah, so... I thought the guy we were
Robert and I'll go through and
at the start of the game actually died at the end, but I guess
Then we'll
not.
head
I
out.
guess that is the sheriff in this time period here. No more edits. Let's go film.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Start with these.
So
Mom will be home Sunday.
Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
There's good light
That's why I'm
inside
sure
the
there's gotta be
to
something
film
we
this
haven't
shot.
found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Where the fucking mill rocks. Can you remember your lines, please? Jaime.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall
Will
season.
he, won't
It
he?
mentions
Nah,
Frank.
he's dead
No,
big
but
time.
it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles
Sure,
like
no one
this.
was sad to see it go.
The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank...
I don't know. It's all related to him.
Ernest sure
the
can't
way
get
he
enough
was,
Frank
or
Stone.
Why he did what he
Secrets
did, or
of Stone,
something.
Other Stone come to
That's
him.
your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Frank Stone committed several murders prior to those he carried out at the mill.
Frank Stone stuff.
Tom Holt interview.
I pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
Oracle of the Omniverse. Do you feel trapped? Are you living a life or merely surviving it? Does this universe satisfy you, or are you left seeking a deeper truth beyond this reality? I've seen deep knowledge within this book, gleaned by the Guru Barnum. Studies from those tribes closest to enlightenment, you can assimilate the wisdom of the ancients' design, and emerge from a cocoon of ignorance to soar on wings of cosmic bliss like a butterfly of enlightenment.
An omniverse? Far out.
A book claiming there are multiple versions of people and objects across different realities.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place.
Yes, we did.
And if we had waited just a second longer, well...
Cook baby.
One less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Hey, how would you know that, though? You weren't there when we actually took him down.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Since we learned Tom stopped drinking after that night. Don't know where we got that information, but sure.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Okay, then.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on?
That's all your research sitting out, didn't you?
Interesting.
Thing is, we know the movie gets made, and we know at least Linda and Bonnie make it out of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present The Mill.
Yep. There it is.
So the way Linda reacts
See
to
the creek down there?
the movie, I feel like
We
all
follow
of these
that,
guys are
takes
going to
us
make it
right
out.
to the secret entrance.
I feel like she'd be more
I don't see
sour about the film if
Wide secret.
her friends died making it.
We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the film captures something that she needs to revive Frank with them that she can't get without, or with Mill having been torn down for
Breathe in.
new construction.
I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Better not get caught.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
That's my thought.
I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Skill check time. Nope, guess not.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Huh.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
Yeah, what other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally.
That's probably the better idea. I say this as somebody who has recently split my attention between 2 different projects, and now I'm like not making progress on either of them. What's with the rubber banding? It's the second time that's happened in this area.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
Tattooed middle finger. Okay. That said 5 of 12, so I missed 4 of 12. Apparently I'm doing a bad job of exploring in this one.
Made it. This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Guess that's nothing.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
Place has been shut down for
Can't
years.
promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Way to be prepared. Torches for everyone.
What you got in there?
Ah, well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You
Wow.
know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
Yeah, I can't knock that level of preparedness. Again, I'm so glad the flashlights in this game are way better than the ones in the previous one.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time.
Time to wander off.
Who would have left this here?
Nah, my headphones fell out. Okay. Probably why you're technically supposed to hang your earbuds around your ear. Whoa, this is a lot more wide open than I was expecting.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene.
But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again. Huh, little key.
Casting shed? Okay.
Better get back to Robert. Oh, right. I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again.
You said that already. That was the end of that conversation. Why did you bring it back up? Okay. Guess we're done in here. Got a key.
What were we? Oh, yes. Right. When I was little, and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid, or like my dad. Got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know he fucked up his shoulder that night?
Yeah.
Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Oh, shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that
Future 0017, thank you for the follow. How are you tonight?
no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that. You sound disappointed.
Having my contact during the next stream as friends?
No. No.
Okay.
But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Nearly there. Okay, we left that mark.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off.
So haunted, I'm gonna take a look around just to make sure. Alright. Oh, nothing. Okay. No trash bags in this place. Scattered about.
I think this is it. Up there.
Last chance to turn back. Oh boy.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
You might want to still
call.
keep it down.
On the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done.
I wonder what's rolling all over the boiler. Oh, hi, Frank.
And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right?
All done?
And that's a picture wrap on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
Still may want to keep it down. So one more scene.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, see? Don't like it? Can always edit it out in post.
Huh?
Yo. You coming?
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No, that was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will.
Ah, get off me! Get off me!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool!
What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
that's all I'm good for?
no. I mean, that, Linda?
I get the feeling Bonnie's gonna do what Bonnie's gonna do no matter what we say, and that's that.
Well, okay. Are we just gonna stand around or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money, right?
Just make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
I like Bonnie. The harshest flame yields the hardest steel. Howard Kinsley Tester. Stalled again.
okay?
No, yeah. It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone. I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
You always picture things different in your head. Look, there's a trinket there where the baby was. How do we get over there? So everyone wanders off ahead of me. Man, you could totally just balance on the beam there. Send help. Oh, that's great.
Here's what we're gonna do. Jaime, Chris, you start here. Robert and I'll follow. Bonnie, just stay behind and try not to make too much sound while we're rolling.
You got it, boss.
All right. Everybody ready for a take?
Lights ready, sound speeds.
Jaime? Chris?
All set?
And action.
Is there something else you want to say to me? Because now's your last chance.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. Don't do this.
I have to.
No, you don't.
You know that's not true.
Well, maybe I'd feel better if it were anyone else.
Who else is there?
But it's not fair.
No one said it was.
Already lost Mom
Okay.
and Dad. I don't want to lose you too.
Now who's being unfair?
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for our parents. If I can pull this off, it might not be too late to save Mom and Dad.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Do you trust me?
I...
Do you trust me?
Yes, of course!
Then you know what I have to do.
And cut.
Linda, that was sick!
Totally. Felt like just what this thing needed.
How was the lighting?
It was great, thanks. Did you hear that weird groan right at the end there?
No, but don't sweat it. We're gonna replace the sound at Jaime's anyway.
Why not keep it in?
How'd
I think
do?
it added to it.
Jaime, it was perfect.
Do you really think so?
It was everything we needed the scene to do.
You okay?
Yeah.
Here's the sound again.
Something about this just doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not what I sounded like.
I don't know. It was pretty spot on.
Gotta agree.
Gotta agree. I don't go around doing impressions of you dopes.
You do impressions of me all the time.
And me.
I feel honored to have just joined the list.
Hot damn, kids, that was fun.
You really thought it was okay?
Yeah, better than half the films I see in New York. I mean, one of them was just a 5-hour shot of a guy sleeping.
Wow.
Seriously.
Oh, okay.
I'm impressed. But, I gotta be honest.
What?
You really didn't think I'd notice what you were doing?
What was I doing?
Just playing out your own bullshit interpretation of real life.
I don't understand.
Sacrificing your own life for the good of your sibling and your parents definitely sounds familiar. Almost like it could even be based on someone we know, but gee, I wonder who.
That's not fair, Bonnie.
No one said
Linda
it
who
was.
wrote it.
We're trying to make something fun. I'm not trying to make everyone else miserable.
At least I'm not being selfish.
Selfish? Don't throw the lines back at me.
What? You don't want to tell me how noble it is that you're making this movie with your girlfriend while I had to scrub my entire life to take care of you and Dad?
I liked it better when you were gone.
Oof.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to come outside with me for a minute? I could use your help with something.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved making this movie with you.
Alrighty, have a good night, Postal. Thanks for hanging out.
With you, not with me, also. You know what I mean.
I think we should do something special.
I'll probably be ending here shortly anyway.
So, I don't know if I'm quite
Henry?
ready to break
Okay.
out the champagne just yet.
Is that gonna be up in the morning?
It's in the can.
We finished the shoot, yeah, but we're still gonna have to sell people on this thing.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
We
hydrated.
should keep exploring this place while we still can.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
If we can just get, like, one more shot of something directly connected to Frank Stone, like anything he might have left behind, we'll get all the attention in the world.
How about
We
his
should look for that
remains?
place from the newspaper article, the machine shop.
Hey, Chris.
Beer bottle?
Holy,
What can you see?
something freaky. I don't know if I can describe it. I'll try shooting a little. Ah, rats.
What's that?
Camera needs cranking. Hold on.
Okay.
That did it. Okay, let me get more. Whatever the hell that was, it's gonna look great in the movie.
Okay. I was kind of joking when I said film his remains, but I guess she just did.
Only one way to find out.
Let's go take a look.
My dad would kill me if he knew I was in here right now. Just rip my limbs off one by one.
I thought the sheriff was all bark and no bite.
Not if you're his son. Then he's all of both.
Don't you think it's weird how obsessed with this place he is?
I guess so. I mean, he always has been, long as I can remember. I didn't even know it was weird until I got old enough to realize all the long walks he liked to take in the middle of the night were in the abandoned steel mill where he killed a guy.
Maybe that's why he comes back to the scene of the crime. Maybe it helps him somehow.
Honestly, I don't even think he wants to be helped.
What do you mean?
It's more like an obsession. And it's gotten pretty weird.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Maybe it's just the way he was dealing with all the stress or guilt or whatever, but he sort of started researching all kinds of non-traditional philosophies.
Non-traditional?
Like acupuncture with all the pins?
No.
Wait, you don't mean like occult stuff?
Look, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you did.
I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. My dad's a straight shooter, that's it.
Sure.
Whatever you say, man.
So what, I can't move this one just because there's a beam propped up against it? Just move the beam. What are you doing? Just because I walk near the stairs, you automatically walk down them? Okay. So, nothing behind these. It's worth looking anyway. Okay, I want to explore back out here a little bit. Before I go up the stairs there. Okay, so that's the way into the machine shop, which is where we want to go. So that progresses the story, so I'm gonna finish exploring first. And the question is, where do I need this at? Whatever. Oh. Okay, I see where. Oh, squeeze. Okay. Way back. Oh, really? All that for this? Yes, that first letter was in case you didn't move those shelves before you started doing all that. But I did. All that just for a trinket.
Wait a second. Guys, this is it. This is the machine shop.
Big sign above the door didn't tell you that?
Holy crap. It is. Man, Chris, you really know how to find the coolest stuff.
Totally. Nice work, Chris.
Let's look around and see what we can find.
Yes.
Yeah.
You really think we're gonna find anything the police miss? They're pretty thorough, right?
They do miss stuff.
Look at that.
The train?
Yeah. Yeah, in the article, it's a skeleton crew now. We're all pulling triple duty. I'm the only one left who even knows how to work some of the machines. The rolling miller, the shears, the freight transfer system, said Frank Stone. If Frank was the only one left who knew how to use the freight transfer system, and that one's still suspended, I bet it never got searched. Not thoroughly.
Ah, good point.
I doubt there's any bodies in there.
There's no harm in looking, though, right?
If it's even possible to get up there.
Let's find a way. Come on.
So we in charge of Jaime now.
Gotta be a way to get up there.
Thanks while you shut off all controls before leaving. Keep your peers safe. Only 2 days without an accident when they shut down. I will say I'm not a fan of the collectibles thing in this. Especially when they add a collectible to get to another collectible. Like, I thought that key I found was going to be important. No, it was just to grab a fucking trinket. Oh shit, it's a DBD generator. Yeah, I'm not gonna trigger that yet. Let's see. I need a key. Okay.
Maybe there's something useful in there.
Like a key.
This should open the door, right?
It needs power, which is what the generator is for. I can't see this going wrong in an abandoned, dilapidated building.
Broken?
Looks like, yeah.
Let me take a look.
Hey, can I ask you something, man?
Sure.
How come you never asked me to work on your movie?
Oh, well, it's Kristen.
Did you two know each other?
She decides who works on it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm like a huge horror guy too. I could have been helping you right from the start.
But it's not... That wasn't,
Wasn't what?
We're making a horror movie, yeah, but like... I don't know. Point was for me and my girlfriend and best friend to all do something together. Like... just us.
So... I'm just in the way, then.
I don't like either of these.
You do seem to have been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend lately.
And you know what she spends 80% of her time doing when we're together?
Talking about you.
Talking about how amazing her boyfriend is.
What?
It's actually kind of annoying.
What's up, party people? So that door over there needs power for it to open.
Uh-huh.
I saw a key in there. Think it could be useful?
Could be, yeah. Generator working?
Nah, unfortunately it's toast.
I can get it working. Just need to scrounge up a few parts and it'll be good as new.
Then let's go scrounging.
Okay, find parts to repair generator.
This might work with the generator.
When you said you needed parts to repair it, I was expecting things like belts or spark plugs or fuel line, not a bolt.
If I could help with the generator.
That either looks like a starter or an alternator.
How's the generator coming?
Basically done. Just gotta finish the repairs.
Holding left click to repair the generator. Skill checks repair. Press space when the passes. Okay. Literally playing DBD here. Oh, that was a really small one.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Can you believe it's literally Dead by Daylight generator repair?
We should be able to open the door now that we've got some juice.
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, you got a repositionable box again.
Door's locked. Maybe there's another way in there.
Out of the way. I love how they have to drape a yellow cloth everywhere that's climbable, as if I wouldn't be able to see an opening in the wall by myself.
Can't believe they got me crawling through the roof ducts like a raccoon. Okay, what have we here?
Could have just broken the window, you know.
Maybe this key will open up the boxcar.
F Stone. It's his key.
Find anything?
Yep.
It's got a label on it. F Stone. Holy shit.
You think?
This could be a real connection to Frank Stone.
Obviously.
Oh, man.
Let's see if the key unlocks the boxcar.
Okay, make our way up.
Up. Still need to go up.
Wait, we went through that just to get here. Could have gotten here without having to go through the boxcar. A ladder right here.
I'll go first. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, if it's that easy.
Got you! Ooh. Ooh. Thanks, man. That would not have been a pleasant way to go.
I would not have wanted to break it to your dad.
That would
No
be
shit.
an even more unpleasant way to go.
Yo, check it.
Wow. Right through the wall.
That's a bottled hand.
Fuck!
Oh, shit!
Damn! Is that a...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's got friends.
Oh, damn. Oh, start filming.
is insane!
Like, either start filming or, go and find his dad.
Must have come loose when the freight broke through.
Millwright's notebook. Oh.
These other people.
Parker D, no, want to get close. Feel every blow, hear their screams. Kessler E, time to make it last. Better control from the neck, small cuts, keep clean, taste their fear. Damn. Creature forged to purge the world. Use what's at hand. No, not what I see at night. Inspire terror, cut, fix. Okay.
A hatch. This must be how Stone got in and out.
I guess the cops never connected Frank Stone to this.
Learned son and friend murdered by city police. Following several days of rumors, speculation, Sheriff Lloyd Kusich last night confirmed he is treating the deaths of George Calhoun and Joyce Barton, Falkland Point last Thursday night as a double murder. George Calhoun, 28, son of Cedar Hills, respected drugstore owner William Calhoun, and his friend Joyce Barton died after the car crashed and caught fire. Deputies have been working tirelessly over the weekend and have now determined that Mr. Calhoun's car was parked when it left the road, indicating the involvement of a third party. News of another murder in our peaceful community represents a shock for us all. News soon in the wake of the July killing of widow Dorothy Clay. But as in that episode when Mrs. Clay's nephew Alvin was caught and convicted following a rapid investigation by Sheriff Kusich, we almost hope and pray for swift and just outcome. Examining that moves us forward. So we get to scope out the hatch first, or no? Okay. It's ahead, isn't it? Called it.
What is it? Oh! Damn!
I think she was one of Stone's victims. They never found her.
I don't think the police ever found this place.
How do you know?
Because they wouldn't have just left all this stuff here.
Yeah, the body parts would have been returned to their families for burial.
I think I gotta go get my dad now.
No, absolutely.
This is like real deal, no joke kind of shit, man.
No, you can't get the sheriff now.
I'm serious. We really shouldn't be in here anymore. Robert, back off, man. Just wait.
Wait for what?
Chris, I know how important your movie is. But this whole place is part of an actual murder case now.
It's ancient history.
There's no statute of limitations on murder. Which means right now, we're tampering with evidence. You wanna fuck with that?
Like, should have thought about this as soon as you saw the hand.
I thought you were... Robert's right. You should get the sheriff.
Yeah.
We got what we need. Go.
Just don't touch
But
anything
what?
else.
I mean...
Okay?
We should get the hell out of here.
Oh god, it's the hatch. I just thought about that.
We gotta go. Maybe we should wait outside.
Wait, she took the
until Robert
hand?
comes back. You think moving that's such a good idea?
No way I'm not getting a shot of this thing.
Yeah, but it's like evidence.
Nobody can prove we knew that before we got the shot. Plausible deniability, man.
I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
what that
that's
means.
not how that
I won't
works.
tell if you don't.
I think you're missing the point.
This is the point.
You've been like obsessed with making this movie all about Frank Stone ever since you heard about him.
So?
So it doesn't feel like it's our movie anymore. Feels like it's your movie.
We're making this movie together.
Doesn't feel like we're doing much together at all lately. Not just the two of us.
Jaime.
Every time I turn around, there you are with Robert. I can't seem to get a second alone with you.
We're alone now.
Yeah. And all I can think about is you and Robert.
You asked Linda to work on the movie with us?
We needed help. And she's my friend. I wanted you guys to get to know each other.
Well, sometimes it feels like I'm being ganged up on.
That's not true. We're not ganging up on you.
It's how I feel.
Yeah, but it's not true.
You don't get to tell me how I feel, man. Jaime, I understand where you're coming from. We can talk about it. But right now, we're running out of time, and I just want to focus on finishing up and getting out of here.
I'd say I would just
as soon as we're done,
get out of here.
It's you and me again, all the way.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I appreciate that you'll hear me out. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, should we wait outside?
Probably be best.
I'll be right there, promise.
Please don't make me jealous of a disembodied hand.
Huh. Is there a reason I should be?
You?
Whoa. Well, that's not good. I think the entity wants a hand back.
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
I think it's all downhill from here.
What is it?
Oh. Well, I was wrong. I thought nobody was gonna die here because of how Linda acted toward the movie, but never mind. Beyond the gate. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and call it here. This looks like a good stopping point. So I've got to be up in the morning tomorrow. So we'll finish this tomorrow night. I don't know how much is left of this, because I remember people saying this was a pretty short game, so yeah. Said if it ends up ending pretty quickly after If it ends up finishing pretty early into the stream tomorrow, I'll just probably play some demos or something tomorrow night afterwards. And then Monday we'll start something else. I don't know what. Kind of leaning towards Among the Sleep, but I haven't decided yet. Anyway, have a good night, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.